When a super empath reveals the narcissist's mask, this is what happens. If you're vulnerable, a narcissist will take advantage of you. Narcissists are familiar with the appearance of vulnerability, but they no longer share its emotional resonance. As they have learned what works and who provides a tasty supply for their next feeding session, they are very routine in their approach and actions. It is not uncommon for them to dislike and take advantage of others whom they mistakenly believe to be weak, even though this is not the case. So, the moment they realize they're messing with a super empath, that's when they know they're in trouble. Narcissists, at least on the surface, appear to be dominant, strong, and superior. It's all in their heads, and it's a hell from which neither of them can free themselves. What they do with their power sets them apart from the rest of society, and sadly, leaves their victims helpless. The narcissist uses the victim's weakness, their real feelings of care and concern for them, as a source of control over them. They give off the impression that they are bright, but in reality, they are too immature, self-absorbed, and naive to understand anything beyond themselves. A super empath can see their flaws well, no matter how good the narcissist is trying to hide them. So this is what's going to happen when a super empath finally reveals the narcissist's mask completely. 1. Super empaths will show indifference to the needs of narcissists. If their true nature were ever to be exposed, the narcissist would be vulnerable to public disgrace. Narcissists irk when others they know and respect, especially those in positions of authority, speak ill of them. Keep your distance from the narcissist if you care about preventing their problem from getting out of hand. They will be remotivated to achieve their objectives when they are the focus of attention again. Because super empaths, having seen it all before, they no longer find narcissist drama to be entertaining. The victims are going to be the ones who pay the price. 2. There's no second chance for narcissists. Do you think a super empath would feel sorry for a narcissist if they had flaws? Super empaths believe that one meeting is all that's necessary to form lasting relationships. How should we anticipate narcissists to react? And second, a narcissist places a premium on luck. Narcissists enjoy the beginning of the decline and eventual death of super empaths. Narcissists will go to great lengths to keep people around while being arrogant if they are terrified of losing these friends and the attention they bring. In order to gain the temporary compassion of a super empath, narcissists will put on a show. Since the victims would revert to their old methods of psychological torment if they were offered any compassion, super empaths would never fall for their trickery. Are you willing to watch these people suffer, given that super empaths tend to care profoundly about the plights of others? Instead of training themselves to accept selfish people, they should act in the interest of society as a whole. 3. When dealing with narcissists, Sigma empaths will avoid any tension. Even if a narcissist is aware of Sigma empaths' weaknesses, they will never be able to convince them to give in. When it comes to receiving favorable treatment, narcissists have a warped sense of entitlement and believe they are entitled even though they are not deserving of such treatment. Super empaths need to figure out how to work around the narcissist's defenses. A narcissist's insatiable need for attention is fed by any form of interaction, even severe criticism. A person who is arguing against an empath will emphasize the negative points. This makes it easier for narcissists to blame the empath for any issues in the relationship, claiming that they are bringing bad energy into the relationship. Do you think narcissists can follow reasoning? For a Sigma empath, this dynamic is second nature. Since narcissists are honest about their shortcomings, you should guard against allowing them undermine your reputation. Even while Sigma empaths have every right to feel helpless sometimes, the fact remains that we are all flawed humans. How do you deal with the circumstance if many people are aware of your flaws? 4. Super empaths will maintain firm boundaries. The narcissist believes the super empath owes them everything and has no choice but to do what the narcissist wants. Do you feel as though you're being smothered? Narcissists will go to any lengths to convince a super empath that they are the only person in the world worth caring about. The super empath is led to believe that they are alone and that their friendship is doomed because of the other people in their lives. It is stated that super empaths are notoriously reclusive. On the other hand, super empaths are well versed in the narcissist's shortcomings but unwavering in their dedication to the narcissist's guiding principles. 5. When it comes to forcing narcissists to take responsibility, super empaths will go all out. All the characteristics and actions of narcissists are familiar to super empaths. This information can be used to make narcissists pay for their acts, but only if they can identify the specific vulnerabilities of these people. Since narcissists have learned that their victims would stand by them, no matter how nasty or vicious they are, super empaths no longer condone such behavior in public. It's not uncommon for narcissists to be expert manipulators. For this reason, super empaths must immediately cease publicly defending narcissists. Sigma empaths aren't afraid to tell narcissists where they're going wrong if they feel it's the right thing to do. Remember that super empaths are held in high esteem for being forthright and reasonable. To what extent do you believe narcissists can reason? It's second nature for a super empath to be sensitive to dynamics like these. It's important to keep your guard up lest you let a narcissist tarnish your good name, as they're not afraid to admit when they're wrong. It's normal for super empaths to feel hopeless at times, but the truth is that we're all flawed people. What do you do when a lot of people know about your flaws? In any case, I thought this little breakdown could be of some use to you. Your feedback is welcome in the space provided below. In order to receive updates regarding empath-related content, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications bell. When a new video is added to the channel, you will be notified immediately. Thank you very much for watching this video.